What's up, dudes? Eli here, back for a CD collection video. It's been a couple weeks since I've done one of these, and I do enjoy doing them. Have kind of a nice little mix of stuff: black metal, death metal, power metal, traditional metal. Yeah, nice mix of stuff, I'd say. So I was just playing. I was just kind of going back and playing some old Xbox games, and I played this fucking classic. Always loved this game. It's on the TV, but you can't really see that too well. Anyone ever play Serious Sam? It's a fucking Xbox classic. I don't remember it being a Lucas. Oh no, that's a different game. Never mind. It's not a LucasArts game. Gotham Games. I don't remember Gotham Games, but yeah. Serious Sam, old Xbox game. I think it was only on Xbox, but it still holds up, I'd say. All right, moving on to the music. So. This is an album I think holds up pretty well today. I've loved it. I've had it probably over 20 years. Always loved this one. The debut. Their follow-up, not so good. But this is from, what year did this come out? Like 92? 93. Got the first Fight album, War of Words. So Rob Halford had left. He didn't just leave, but I think it'd been already a couple years. But he left Judas Priest. And, he started a number of bands, but one of them, this is one of them, Fight. This is kind of a dirty thrash metal with some, a little bit of groove influence in there. He was a big fan of Pantera at the time, so gotta forgive the guy, right? So the lineup here, we had Rob Halford, Scott Travis from Priest on drums, and then a couple of just, no offense, but just kind of unknown dudes. I don't know what they did before Fight, and I don't know what they did after. I'd never heard of them. I still don't really know who they are, but anyway, really like this album. However, their 95 follow-up, I think it was 95, we had A Small Deadly Space. Not a real great album. Thrash elements were gone. You pretty much just had like a grunge, kind of a groove grunge alternative type album. That showed the back, whatever. I don't know, man. I think this is going to be pretty divisive with fans, but I liked it okay then, but I don't think it holds up very well. Definitely go for the first album. I'd say skip this one. Finis Gloria Day. I think it was Norwegian black metal. If I remember correctly, we got Goat, Father of the New Flesh. Very good album. Early to mid 2000s is when this came out. What label put it out? Really, really good black metal. Can't say a whole lot about it. It's been a long time since I've heard it, but yeah, recorded 2005 and 2006. What label? What's this label here? Aura Mystique. Is that what it's? Aura Mystique? Yeah. Anyone familiar with Aura Mystique? I'm probably just not cool enough. Not underground enough, right? But I do like this album. Okay. I forgot this album was in this stack. We got the only Firewind album that I own. Allegiance from 2006, right? 2006. Century Media Records. Firewind were a Greek power metal band. Actually, they're still going strong. And I keep up with them. I've heard most of their stuff, but this is the only album I own. It's the only one that the only one that ever really caught me. I've always found it memorable, and everything on here is well played, and yeah, I mean, I like pretty much all the songs on there. It's a good album, I think. This band right here, one of the most underrated U.S. black metal bands of all time, Birth of Damnation with Carpe Diem. Not great cover art, of course, as you can see, but it's a damn good album. Actually, everything I've heard from them is really good. Man. Not a band anymore, I don't think, but they were from somewhere in the South. I want to say they're from Alabama or maybe Georgia. But their stuff's kind of hard to find, but if you can find it, get anything you can from them while you still can. This came out on Kandarian Demon Productions, a label out of Florida, apparently. Not a label I'm super familiar with. Again, I don't think I have anything else they've released, but definitely look into Firth of Damnation. Buy anything that you can find because it's not easy. And then we have Flagellum Day, Under the Might. Good Portuguese black metal. This came out on Bloody Arts, or no, Bloody Production. Sorry about that glare. I shouldn't have left the TV on, but I thought it looked cool in the background. All black, no labels or anything. But yeah, good Portuguese black metal, at least I think. Then we have some Greek, if I remember correctly, Greek brutal death metal with Flesh Art. Devoted to Flesh Demo 2001. I have not kept up with these guys. I don't know what they've done in the last 20 years. I've only had this demo for a couple years, so anyone into Flesh Art, and what have they done in the last 20 years? They did a good job on this demo, though. For a self-release demo, you know, they killed it. The packaging here is awesome. Brutal death metal. Only listened a few times. I don't really have much to say about it. Then we got a couple albums from Germany's Flesh Crawl. I always forget the name of this one, but As Blood Rains from the Sky, We Walk the Path of Endless Fire. Metal Blades Records from 2000. Old school German death metal, you know, they've been around since the early 90s. Later on in their career, you know, beyond the 90s, they started getting a little bit more melodic, kind of going towards melodic death metal, I guess you could say. Not as much on this album. It's a good album. There are two Flesh Crawl albums I actually wish I had, and I have neither of them. I know they made a comeback. I think it was last year, the year before too, but I haven't heard any of their new stuff. So then in 2004, also Metal Blade Records, they put out Made of Flesh. A lot more melodic than they've ever been, at least I'd say. Sorry about the glare and the darkness. We're just going to have to deal with it, right? Yeah, and when I say melodic, I mean melodic in the way that like Dismember used to do, you know? Not the bad kind of melodic. If you ask me, the good kind of melodic. You know, I still don't like this sound nearly as much as their early stuff, but it's, you know, it's still quality death metal. It's nothing to be too sad about. And last but not least, the second, you know, brutal death metal album in this video, which is odd because I don't have a lot of them, but I've always kind of had a soft spot for this one. It came out in 2010, Unique Leader Records. We have Flesh Consumed. Very cool John Zig artwork that you need to see, and it's dark, so you kind of need to see it close to get a better idea, but Ecliptic Dimensions of Suffering, from California, somewhere in California, Santa Cruz or something like that. I don't know, just for some reason I always found this album to be memorable and enjoyable. They have since released a couple of albums. One of them was released recently, maybe last year or something like that, the year before. Sean Kelly of Ripping Corpse and Dim Mak is actually in this band now, which is a really cool addition. Sean's got a really, really unique guitar style. You know, he's been toiling around in the underground since late 80s, probably. You know, do I need to say again, he was, you know, in Ripping Corpse.
Can I come in?
So yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. Like I said, I'd like to hear their newer stuff, just to, you know, to hear Sean's contributions. But like I said, you know, this isn't. I don't find this to be a perfect album. There are some flaws. There are some kind of goofy parts I don't really want to go into. But overall, for brutal death metal, this one's kind of stuck with me. So I do like this band and I do like this album. So yeah, that's all I got for now. It's 10 CDs. I've been ordering stuff off Discogs, kind of going on these like little Discogs tangents, I guess I kind of call them. They're almost like Discogs seizures. But yeah, I got some new stuff to show. I'm not buying as much new shit, but I'm still buying it. Hard to explain, but yeah, you'll see me soon in a couple days, I'm sure. Talk to me about these albums if you feel like it. If not, have a good day. Louis says hello. He's around here somewhere. we will talk soon. Cheers.